Please point back to. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of the minutes for July 19, 2010 regular meeting. Do I have an attachment?
I second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded for the approval of the minutes for the July 19, 2010 meeting. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, all opposed? All right. Moving on, public comments. Jack Browning. Lincoln County Fairs and
That's right.
Festivals.
Carol, Fred. We're back again this year asking that you would let the students from all schools attend. We've only had one school to attend before, and it's been Duval Middle Elementary. I never know what you call them anymore. But anyway, and they've had a really good time. This year we do have a carnival coming. They're going to let the kids ride for $5. Could be a petting zoo, but we're not real sure yet. If they do, that could be free. But we'd like to ask that you let all the county students come if possible.
How we do that, if I may, Mr. President, board members, the schools are given the opportunity to attend. They're not forced to attend. They do it as a school or grades, but that's all I direct. The only directive that I give. That's up to them. I don't push it to the point that they're forced to attend. So I think last year we sent out a memo or a letter to those schools, and we can do it again this year.
We greatly appreciate that because it does help.
When is it?
When did that was my.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it'd be nice if I'd put that on there. September 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sorry about that. I thought I'd call Brenda today. I thought the board meeting was tomorrow night.
So this would only be on a Thursday and a Friday, and it's Saturday and Sunday, but Thursday and Friday for students.
What time does it start?
We open the gates at 9 in the morning. Stays open till late that night. 9 o'clock, the gates open.
This is down at the fairground, right?
Yes.
I wish we could do more to encourage, I know we can force them to go, but I think, if we discussed it with the principals, I think this is really good for the children. And it's right here in their own backyard, they don't have to go a long distance to do this.
Are there any restrictions on like number of field trips or whatever? I know they have money, they get money to have so much per child, is that correct?
There is a restriction, but do you remember when there was two, but what did we say about this one? Was it about
Sometimes-
buses that I made the,
Sometimes we will make an exception that we won't make them count a certain trip as one under two, but each classes can only have 2 trips per year. Be out of the classroom, 2 trips per year.
can you make it?
One year we had the symphony here and that was not counted as one of those. The West Virginia Symphony counted. Sometimes there are exceptions made, it's, real educational value.
Could you tell us more about what's there? I see arts and crafts and apple butter making and carnival rides.
Right. We hope there'll be a petting zoo. We're also working on reenactment, but getting over to that person's like trying to pull tooth. Because that is really neat for the kids to see that. They have it at the Pumpkin Festival. And we're working real hard on that. So I think he's on vacation. So
You mean
That-
like
that-
Revolutionary War reenactment, is that what you're talking about?
well, they camp and shoot the cannons and have all the buckskins.
So it's a lot of cultural activities. I think it's okay. And you make an exception for
For Brentford, the whole county?
that. I mean, for the students or the schools that want to go.
I just wonder how many field trips, do all schools take, and do you have any idea, do all of them take 2 field trips a year or something?
You know what, I honestly don't know for
Yeah,
sure.
I just-
I know they don't take any more than 2.
They probably take.
Yes,
I would
two.
say
You think they take?
There's a number, finance is part of the reason for limiting.
And instruction and time.
Academic instruction.
We are so pressed for time. And again, that doesn't count either to their reward trips. The, what's it called, you know, Trish, the rewards for good attendance or good behavior. Those types of activities aren't counted. These are, if I understand, that we have are just for, like going to Clay Center, that'd be counted as a field trip. If everybody wanted to go to that, to go to see something up there, then that's one field trip for the school. But if a class wanted to have something they want to go to for the reward system, that's entirely different. Because that's, I can't think of the name of it, but there's a name for that. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm hesitant to say to anyone, go.
Yeah.
I just don't feel as a superintendent that that's forcing more than I would ever do on anything else with the exception of curriculum instruction. So I'm hoping as they get better and more people by, you know, hearing the good things that more people want to go. That's my hope. And that's why we did, because I do support it as far as directing them to go. I just hate to go there.
But I'm not
Jack?
saying, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Do y'all send these out to the schools?
We did last year, we sent that the board had approved that you could attend, and,
And
we
told
send
them what
a-
there's gonna be?
We send a letter out to the principals, and I think they share with the teachers, but are you talking about where they have pass outs for the students at the school?
Yeah.
we have been sending those to
Okay.
school. We try to send every student one at every school, you know, like every school in the county.
So it would make a difference if it was, you know, if we're only given 2 trips a year. You don't have to say you have to go, which I think it probably should be up to the principal and the school, the teachers at the school, if they want to go, they find value in the trip. But if you grant an exception and say, you know, that we're not going to count this as one of your trips.
2 trips.
You know, it's not going to count this as one of your trips. If you would like to go and attend this because of the value that you see.
I will share with the board and come back with the letter that we had given to principals before. And because honestly, I thought we did that, but I can't say for sure that I did that. So I want to make sure and let you all see that letter. And if you feel that it would be better to make it 3 if I didn't do that, then whatever the board says, I would go on.
Well, one thing that I keep hearing from a lot of teachers, we didn't know that we could go. I don't know if they don't get the information or what.
I can't guarantee that what I say always gets back.
Right. I know how that works.
But I think that we did send a memo out.
Right.
And I think you even received the memo. I mean, so we'll get that and then look at it and then
Appreciate that.
with, I'm going to be speaking to staff this year one-on-one at each school. So I can make sure that they're aware of it. I'm hoping the principal passes that along.
When should we send these letters to the school? In other words, you know, every county this year starts at a different time zone, it seems like.
23rd is the first instruction.
23rd?
That's the first day for students.
Yeah, it probably, if you handed them out and they were counted out, you know, in like 20 or 25s, it would make it a lot easier on the principal to.
How about just a 25s? Because we only have 35.